My uncle looked at me dead in the eyes at the blackjack table and said, "One hand can change your bloodline forever. Your moment is coming. All it takes is one." I was down $30,000 and I believed him. The casino was almost empty at 3 a.m. except for the serious gamblers and people too drunk or too deep to leave. I should have left after the first $10,000. That was my rule. Bring 10 grand. If I lose it, walk away. But I was down 10 and thought I could win it back with one good streak. So I went to the ATM and pulled $5,000 on my credit card. Then another $5,000. Then another $10,000 across 2 more cards. That was $30,000 of my own money gone. I was sitting at this blackjack table with $2,000 in chips left and my stomach was in knots. My uncle was sitting 2 seats over and he'd been winning all night. Started with $5,000. Now he had $25,000 stacked in front of him. He told me, "The cards are cyclical. You're in the loss cycle right now, but it always turns." I'd watched him play like he knew something I didn't. He'd doubled down on hands I would have folded, and he kept winning. The dealer was collecting my chips every hand. I was about to cash out my last $2,000 and go home. My uncle leaned over. "You're about to leave?" "I have to. I can't lose anymore." He shook his head. "That's your problem. You're leaving right before it hits." "Before it hits?" I said. "I've been here 6 hours. Nothing's hit. Because you haven't been patient. The loss cycle has to complete before the win cycle starts." My uncle's stack seemed to glow under the casino lights. "I don't have anything left to be patient with." He flagged down the pit boss. "How much credit can you extend him?" The pit boss checked. "Based on tonight's play, we can do $10,000. My heart was pounding. "More debt." You can't afford not to." My uncle cut me off. "You're going to leave here and work your job and make what, 40 grand a year? It'll take you years to pay this off. Years of struggling, years of your girlfriend asking why you're broke." He leaned in. "Or you take the credit, you wait for the cycle to turn, and you can win it back. Maybe you even walk away up." The pit boss stood there with the credit slip, waiting. My uncle's tower of chips was proof he knew what he was talking about. I thought about my apartment, my car, my girlfriend who didn't know I was here. One hand could fix all of this, or one hand could bury me. "The cycle's about to turn," my uncle said quietly. "I've seen it 1,000 times. You leave now, you'll hate yourself tomorrow." My hands were shaking as I reached for the pen. I signed. The pit boss came back with $10,000 in chips. I stacked them with my remaining $2,000, $12,000, everything. My uncle put his hand on my shoulder. "This is your moment. Everything rides on this." I pushed all $12,000 into the betting circle. The dealer announced 12,000 in action. The pit boss came over. The dealer gave herself a king showing. She dealt me a 9, then a 7, 16. The worst hand in blackjack against a face card. "Hit," I said. She slid the card across. A 5, 21. The dealer flipped her whole card. Another 10, 20. I won by 1. The dealer counted out $24,000 in winnings. I stacked the chips with shaking hands. My entire body was electric. I just won back half my losses on a single hand. I started gathering my chips. "I need to cash out." "Wait," my uncle grabbed my wrist. "What are you doing?" "Cashing out. I won." "You're stopping now? You just proved the cycle turned. The dealer's cold. This is when you press." "I need to leave. I'm still down." "Down what?" "You have 24,000 right there. One more hand and you walk out up." "Actually up." He gestured to my stack. "The table just turned in your favor. One more win and you're ahead." My stomach twisted. I should leave, but I was still down thousands. "The cycle doesn't last forever," my uncle said. "It's turned for you right now. Ride it while it's hot." I looked at the $24,000 in chips. I pushed it all into the betting circle. 24,000 in action. People from other tables drifted over to watch. If I won, I'd have $48,000. If I lost, I'd have nothing. The dealer gave me a queen, then a 9, 19. She gave herself a 6 showing. She flipped her whole card. Another 6, 12. She had to hit. She pulled a king, 22. Bust. I won. The table exploded. The dealer counted out $24,000 and pushed it toward me. With my original bet, I now had $48,000 in chips. We went to the cashier. $48,000. I paid back the $10,000 casino credit. That left me $38,000 in cash. I'd lost $30,000 of my own money earlier. I walked out with $8,000 in profit. $8,000. We walked out into the parking lot as the sun came up. My uncle put his arm around my shoulders. "You just changed everything. Twice." That was 3 years ago. I've been back to that casino every weekend since, chasing that feeling, and I'm $427,000 in debt.